Have you ever wondered what happens to your body and mind when you don't sleep for 24 hours? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? In the beginning, you may feel like a superhero. Your body taps into its emergency reserves, releasing stress hormones like adrenaline. This hormonal surge can make you feel more alert and energetic. It's like your body's very own night mode, helping you power through the wee hours of the night. On top of that, you might even notice a temporary boost in your mood and sociability. It's a strange paradox, but the initial stages of sleep deprivation can make you feel more alive than ever before. It's as if your body is throwing a party and everyone's invited. But as the saying goes, what goes up must come down. And this is where things start to get interesting. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the downward spiral of sleep deprivation in the next scene. Once the initial burst of energy wears off, the effects of sleep deprivation begin to take a toll on your mind and body. Let's start with the mind. Imagine trying to complete a complex puzzle while wading through a thick, foggy swamp. That's what your brain feels like when you're running on empty. Your concentration wanes, memory becomes as slippery as a greased pig, and decision-making? Well, let's just say you might be more inclined to choose that third slice of cake over the healthier option. Now let's talk about mood. Ever been a grumpy bear after a restless night? Multiply that by 10, and you'll have an idea of the mood swings and irritability that can creep in when you're sleep-deprived. You might laugh at a drop of a hat or get teary-eyed at the slightest provocation. It's like riding an emotional roller coaster without a safety bar. But the effects aren't just mental. Your body also takes a beating. You know that leaden feeling when you've been on your feet all day? Imagine that, but it's not just your feet, it's your entire body. Muscles ache, coordination goes on a vacation, and even the simplest tasks feel like you're climbing Mount Everest. And as if that wasn't enough, your immune system also takes a hit. Remember, your body uses sleep to repair and recharge. Without it, your immune system is like a castle, with its drawbridge down and no nights in sight, leaving you more susceptible to illnesses and infections. And if you thought that's as bad as it gets, just wait until you hear about the more severe effects of sleep deprivation. So you've made it this far without sleep, but at this point, your body and mind are begging for rest. Now let's talk about the severe effects of sleep deprivation. Picture this. You're so tired that reality starts to warp around you. This isn't a sci-fi movie, but hallucinations and delusions. A terrifying side effect of extreme sleep deprivation. You're not just seeing things, you're disconnected from reality. Next on the list is something called microsleeps. Imagine your brain hitting the snooze button without your permission. These are brief, involuntary sleep episodes that last just a few seconds. They might seem harmless, but think about it. What if you're behind the wheel or operating heavy machinery? A few seconds of inattention can lead to disastrous consequences, which brings us to the increased risk of accidents. When you're sleep-deprived, your reaction times slow down. Tasks that usually seem a piece of cake, like driving or even walking down the stairs, become hazardous. Your coordination is off, your focus is blurred, and the risk of accidents skyrockets. At this point, it's not just about feeling grumpy or being unproductive, it's about your safety and well-being. So at the end of the day, your best bet is to get a good night's sleep. It's not just about feeling rested. It's about keeping your body and mind in top shape. To recap, sleep deprivation can lead to a host of problems, from cognitive impairment and mood changes to physical fatigue and a weakened immune system. It even has the potential to cause hallucinations, delusions, and dangerous microsleeps. And let's not forget, it can significantly increase the risk of accidents. Now let's lighten things up a bit. Why did the sleep-deprived person bring a ladder to bed? Because they heard that sleep helps you reach new heights, but they just couldn't find the time to climb under the covers.